Why aren't we watching this anymore? That was the sentiment it feels amongst many English football fans as we watched Atletico Barca on Tuesday night and then Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid on Wednesday night. And the overall feeling is, what on earth is going on? Hello everybody and welcome back to Full House Sports. Here myself, Charlie. I'm on before the video starts, so please like, comment and subscribe. Anything you guys do is greatly appreciated as I try and become a one-man sports news bandwagon. Yes, the Champions League quarterfinals took place this week, and I think thrillers is one word for it. Atletico Barca was an incredible game, end-to-end, and you thought it can't get any better than that, really. Especially with the story at the end with Garcia getting sent off. I personally didn't think it was a red, but I get it. The ref's probably seen it as his last man back. And then you have this absolute buffet of attacking football served up by Real Madrid and Bayern Munich the next night, where it just felt like a basketball game, end to end. The first half's one of the best. And I think the overall feeling amongst a lot of English football fans was we don't get to see this anymore. Now, one other thing that I really had a takeaway from this week was, why does no one pick up La Liga? Now, I know what people are going to say, and I get the argument, which is, yeah, but not every game's Atletico Barca. Not every game is the El Clasico. Not every game is the Madrid derby. That is correct. However, there are still some other big teams knocking about in that league. You think Villarreal, Bilbao, who have got a massive cult following because of their selection policy. Valencia, who may be the spot above it, Osasuna, Mallorca, all these teams. What really frustrates me about that is when it was done right on Sky Sports with Revista de la Liga, with Guillaume Balaguer, Gaizka Mendieta, Terry Gibson, Jerry Armstrong, all those people getting together, Rob Palmer, it was fantastic. And it didn't really matter who was playing, who Barcelona were playing or who Real Madrid played. You watched because it felt like occasion with punditry. I know it's on ITV4 and it will be on the Copa del Rey, will be on Saturday night, which we're going to talk about in another video. But there's part of me that just wishes another broadcaster would pick it up. You know, shows like Revista de la Liga, the European football show on BT Sport, which was a huge favourite of mine on Sunday night with James Richardson and Horncastle, Laurens and Honeystein, was brilliant viewing. And it was aimed at a more informed football fan, which I think sometimes broadcasters underestimate the importance of. Because, yes, I love my football, I love my sport. I would more than happily watch a magazine-style show or a show like Revista de la Liga, which was so good when it was back on in its day. And you had lots of Balaguer who informed you. And then, also, you knew the players that could be coming to the Premier League. Since being put on Premier Sports, we've actually built a solid subscriber base out of it. I feel like we're missing out a lot. And I just wish that a broadcaster would pick it up and do it properly. Same with the other leagues. Same with Serie A. Same with Ligue 1. Same with the Bundesliga. Just do it properly. Tell these stories. Because I do think sometimes with the Premier League, we're in this bubble of being told this is the best league in the world. This is the only league in the world. And actually, when people watch these games, they go, oh, hang on a minute. There's actually more to football in life outside of this. And for me, that's massively important because I think it as well means that you open up your own boundaries without getting too deep and philosophical. But like I said, I just wish a major broadcaster would pick up La Liga, to be honest. As always, guys, let us know what you think. Please like, comment and subscribe. Anything you guys do is greatly appreciated as I try to become a one-man sports news bandwagon. As always, have a great day.